not what they say. As an example, Jamie Dimon was bad-mouthing Bitcoin while his European office had an OTC desk and was buying it up as it dropped off of him bad-mouthing it. People manipulate markets. People also are, depending on their position, and I hope I'm never in this position. I'm going to do my best not to be. I'd always want to be candid and like straight with you guys. But, you know, people will take the safe route, right? Whatever seems the most stable and easy and like sustainable, that's just where they put their mark. And those have done very well. Past performance is not always predictive of future returns, as we always like to say on the financial advising side. And so, you know, because of that, a lot of people just look at the performance that it's had and believe that it will continue to do so. I would challenge that and say, as long as the constraints remain the same, then it will. If constraints change, then you can't expect the same results, right? But under the same conditions, you would expect similar results. And we've seen Bitcoin, you know, kind of truncate on the arc that it's going on. I do think that there's going to come a point in the not too distant future where Bitcoin goes to $20,000 here in 2026. So, and that may be a buying opportunity. If it really is going to go to $1 million over the long term, it's probably a good time to buy some BTC at 20,000. I don't know what ETH is going to go to when it drops, but I think that we'll see a drop in ETH as well. Both of those, again, may be buying opportunities. If XRP is way up at that point, I might, you know, take a little liquidity and sprinkle it into those two. It's not going to be a ton, but most people, you know, also like being diversified across multiple digital assets. Again, you go back to Mr. Wonderful or Kevin O'Leary. He never puts more than 5% of his total portfolio in one single investment. No more than 20% in a total sector or vertical. So, you know, for him, he's probably got 2 to 5% in crypto still after the whole debacle with SPF and everything else that played out, you know, a few years back. So if maybe he's up to 5 or 10%, and probably the majority of that is in Bitcoin and ETH. So again, like, you're going to advocate for where your positions are. I do the same thing. I can't knock anybody for it. I have biases. I come on here and talk about my portfolio and where I see the market going, and they're completely able to do the same thing. So everybody has difference of opinion. The alpha is when you have a difference of opinion of everybody else and you end up right. When everybody says